Just doing some adjusting here, guys. That's not quite right. Well, there we go. Come on. Okay.
$50K.
All right. Well, hello everybody. It says there are 6 people here, so hello and welcome to our live stream. Normally we go live on Tuesday, but honestly I didn't feel like it, so here we are on Thursday. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Hello Molly. How are you doing? It's 35 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up into the 40s before it gets cold again over the next few days. So some of that snow out there will melt, which is good. Not good for the snowmobile people, but good for us. Spotted Leaf. Just trying to drink my water. Molly says, all good. How's you all? Yeah, we're doing good. Spotted
Right.
Leaf. You have your own water. You don't need mine.
Well, they filled their water dish this morning and
Yep,
their
they're
food dish.
fountain. But yeah, that's just water in here. Water's good for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be tequila. Tequila's good for
No,
you.
that's gross.
No, it's good for you.
That's nasty.
Put hair on your armpits.
I don't want hair on my in my armpits.
Make it grow out of your ears.
No, I don't want that either.
Yep. I do. That way I can become hard of hearing.
Oh, that's
That
not.
way when you start whining about stuff tonight, I can't hear you.
Molly's laughing at you.
Oh yeah.
That's not why people get hard of hearing.
Mhm. That way they ain't got to listen to their wives when they got them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I signed us up for AMC Plus last night. Now Don's real happy because he gets to watch the rest of the Walking Dead stuff. Those new spin-offs. We already watched season 1 of the Daryl one. And now we're watching the Dead City one, which is Negan and what's her name? Maggie? Yeah. And then on the 25th there's another one coming out with Rick and Michonne, so
Yeah.
Don's real happy now, which actually I'm watching them too, but Molly says, oh, that's good. I haven't heard of that streaming service before. Yeah, that's where they put all the Walking Dead stuff. I guess AMC is the channel on cable and satellite where it actually originally airs. And then they made their own streaming service, and now unless you have satellite or cable, if you want to see the Walking Dead stuff, you have to get AMC Plus.
Yeah.
But it's one of the cheaper ones. We got the ad plan. They don't play that many ads, so that's all right.
Right. Makes you feel like you're watching regular TV anyway.
Not really.
Well, it does to me.
When you're watching regular TV, you get 5 minutes of show and 10 minutes of ads, and they censor everything.
No,
in the show.
2 minutes worth of show, and then
15 minutes worth of ads.
And then the rest is worth of ads.
Commercials.
Yeah. It's pretty sad, they play like an hour-long movie, and you only get to watch maybe 15, 20 minutes of it, and the rest is all ads.
Yeah. Molly says you've to pay for ads to be removed now on catch-up. Yeah, this one, AMC Plus, you can have no ads too, but then you have to pay twice as much.
Yeah.
Hello, Julio. How are you doing? He says, greetings. What are some upcoming events that you are looking forward to, like the truck show and other parades, travels? Well, every year they have the Big Rig Challenge semi-truck show parade in Onaway in May. And then, of course, the big truck show and parade up in St. Ignace and Mackinac City in September. On February 10th, as long as there's no big snowstorm making it dangerous to drive, We're going to the Alpena Ice Festival, where there will be a whole bunch of ice sculptures, and Gone to the Snow dogs will be there with their dogs and stuff like that. And then at the last weekend in June is the St. Ignace Car Show, which we went and filmed that last year. And there are so many cars there, you can't even think about trying to film them all. The battery in my camera died before I could get even close to filming them all last year. So I'll have to just film the best ones. Those are the main ones. Of course, the 4th of July parade in Onaway.
Yeah. The only reason why I like to go to the 4th of July parade anyway is just because I like to see what Miranda Reynolds comes up with every year.
Yeah, his sculptures.
Yeah.
He always unveils his new big iron sculpture during the parade.
Yeah.
Molly says, fingers crossed for no big snowstorms. Yeah, I hope it'll be alright. Alpena's not that far away from here, but it's a dangerous drive if you're going to go in the ditch.
Yeah.
But this will be the first year that we've gone to that, so that'll be something new. It looks like fun. And they have like horse rides, and I mean not on the horse, but horse-drawn carriage rides and hot chocolate and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. It says on their website what all they have.
Yeah.
I want a big bonfire, so if you get cold, you can go stand by the fire and warm up. Molly says, sounds exciting. I love seeing horses, not sure why. Well, yeah, horses are cool. You should check out all our Mackinac Island videos if you haven't yet. There's a playlist for that. There's horses galore in those videos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, that's because it's an island that...
Yeah, where there's no cars.
Where there's no cars.
They're not allowed.
They're not allowed down the island.
Horse-drawn carriages and drays.
Yep.
And you can have bikes. And in the winter, they let them have snowmobiles.
Yep.
Julio says, cool, looking forward to them, and hopefully y'all stay safe when you travel. Yeah, we should. As long as my mom's not busy, we're going to pick her up and take her with us to the ice festival, too. So she can meet Jess and the dogs and Jamie. She's never met them before. And she'll enjoy that, too, walking around looking at all the ice sculptures. And then, of course, we want to do more travel vlog type things around in Michigan. Eventually, when we want to leave Michigan, but we need a better car first. Yeah. Either that or find a good place to rent a car that won't cost us
an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Well, both arms and both legs.
The first out of state place we want to go to is the House on the Rock in Spring Green, Wisconsin. I went there with my family in high school, and it was really cool. So, Don's never been there. Molly says, sounds fun meeting new people and the dogs. Yeah. My mom likes dogs too. She'll like meeting them. She thinks Eleanor is really pretty. Of course, everybody thinks Eleanor is really pretty.
Yeah. Well, see, that what I like to call a target eye.
Yeah, one blue eye, one brown eye.
Yeah.
And the agouti fur color.
Yeah.
I've never seen a husky that color before.
I've seen a husky that had the target eye like Eleanor
Yeah,
does, but,
yeah.
But with her that color, I've never seen that.
No. Molly says, they're all lovely. My sisters have a King Charles and a Shih Tzu mix. Yeah. Yeah, all dogs are cool. We just after Tug, our border collie Tug passed away, we decided that we're probably just going to have cats from now on. I mean, not saying we'll never ever get a dog again, but it's not in our immediate plans. Julio says, when I travel, I use an app called Turo, which to me felt cheaper and more convenient. It helps me rent a brand new 2022 Subaru for cheaper than Enterprise. Yeah, we can check that out. We do want to start expanding a little further, but our car's so old, it can't make it very far.
Yeah. piece of shit.
Why don't you be honest? Go ahead,
Well,
be honest.
I'll be honest. You
It's
might
a
get
piece of
around.
shit.
The turd might be more reliable than our car.
Nah,
You're right.
it's not as bad as it could be. I've had worse.
I've had vehicles where you look at them and look like they're rolling turd going down the road, but yet drove good and ran good.
Yeah. Molly says, my neighbor had a border collie. It was the most loveliest dog ever, and it was a rescue. Yeah, Tug was a really good dog. He was really smart. We got him from one of my mom's friends when he was 4 years old, and he lived to be 11, so he had a good long life. A whole lot of our earlier videos have him in them. Spotted Leaf. Boy. Yep, Spotted Leaf just wants to be petted all the time. She loves us like crazy, but she hates the rest of the cats. I think it's just because she's jealous. She doesn't like to see us pet other cats. Yeah, she's silly. She's looking at us with great big wide eyes right now. Molly says, my cat likes me and no one else. Yeah, there are cats that'll be like that too. They always say your cat chooses you, you don't choose your cat.
I think that's a lot of animals.
Yeah.
One of the dogs I used to have back years ago, where I went over to the person's house, and I knew the person, so I hung out over at their house the whole day, and whoever puppy followed me around the whole day is the one that I took home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Sasha?
No. It was a dog named Abby.
Oh. Before John and I even got together, he used to have a dog named Sasha.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that we were talking about was a lab mix. But she was a pretty smart dog too, though. Bring her to work, you wouldn't beg. If you did look at you, just said hide your eyes. You'd turn her head back around, take your paws, put them over top of her eyes and stuff. You said hide your eyes, you'd hide your eyes.
Yeah, I hear that labs are good dogs too.
Oh yeah.
Smart dogs.
Really good, smart dog, yeah. But had her trained, where if you said go to bed, you go to the bedroom and wouldn't come back out until you called her out. You could set a plate of food down on the floor if you wouldn't touch it unless you said it was okay.
Molly says labs are very smart. They use them as guide dogs here. Yeah, they use them for guide dogs here too.
Yeah. But he wasn't a full-blooded lab, but you could have mistaken her as a lab by looking at her, but he was half lab and the other half was just a mix of all different kinds of dogs.
Yeah.
But she was really smart and really intelligent in a lot of ways. She wouldn't beg for food or nothing. And if you did, you just said hide your eyes, and she'd turn her head, lay down, and like I said, she'd put her paws right over the top of her eyes.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, that's what he's been doing, is catching up on the Walking Dead universe.
Yeah, because who would have known how long it would be before it got into other streaming stuff or whatever.
It's not going to.
Not?
No, they own it. Molly says, "Oh, so cute. Sounds like a nice dog you had."
Yeah. So she was a really nice dog, but she just passed away, from old age.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time into training her and stuff to get her the way she was about being trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So later on we're having salmon patties for dinner with fried potatoes and onions. Yeah, White Storm's over there. I don't know if you can see her or not.
Most
Somebody
likely not.
was, oh, it's Smokey. I saw the cords moving. Smokey's down there sleeping on top of the cords for the ring light and the camera and everything. Yep, that's him. Now he's stretching and the cords are moving again. As long as he doesn't knock everything over or unplug everything, it's fine. Smokey likes to lay on stuff.
It can be the most uncomfortable thing to lay on, and he's laying on it.
Yeah.
He's a weird cat.
Yeah, but he's a good cat. He's the cat who's been here the longest. So he has seniority. Spotted Leaf is older than him by 2 days, but she got here when she did not get here until she was 3 years old, and Smokey's been here since he was a little kitten. So Smokey has seniority.
Yeah. Smokey came here pretty much about the time he was ready to begin to wait from his mom.
Yeah. He's pretty much spent his whole life here ever since he got weaned.
Yeah.
Molly says, my cat used to sleep on the stairs. It looked uncomfortable. Yeah, they like to sleep in positions that look uncomfortable all the time. Cats do, with their spines all twisted up and stuff and weird stuff. But I guess it's comfortable for them. There, let's see how that goes. There, I just gifted 5 memberships to our membership. So you now have a membership for the month, and our first members only vlog is going up tomorrow. So Julio got one, Tesla Man got one, Dolores Deloy got one. Husky Mom, Bronico, Cyber Husky. So yeah, congratulations everybody. Now you can use our icons and all that stuff. And hello My Life's Wicked Adventures, how are you? But yeah, I just found out that we're allowed to gift memberships. So this way you guys can see if you like it or not for a month.
What does it do? Just randomly pick people?
Yeah. It randomly picks people. It's not up to us. I just hit the button and it does it. Molly says they do. Willow loves to sleep upside down on the blanket too. Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says I'm okay, got much on the brain though. Oh, I hope you're alright. Yeah, Molly said, ooh, more members, yay. Yeah. So you can go ahead and try out the icons and all that stuff. So far we've got these. I've got more to upload when they let me, which now maybe they'll let me. So after the live stream, I'll see if I can get the rest of them on there. And tomorrow our first members only vlog goes up, so there are 6 of you so far who will be able to see it. Oh, Smokey, now you have to get off there. Yeah, he unplugged the ring light. I knew something was going to happen. But yeah, you guys get a badge by your name, and you can use those icons, and you can see the members only vlogs. So Molly says, haha, I thought Smokey would do something. Yeah, My Less Wicked Adventure says, someday I will be able to afford to be a member somewhere, LOL. Actually, if you had come in like 10 seconds earlier, you might have gotten one of those. You came in like 5 or 10 seconds after I gave them out. So you just missed it. But they let me give out 10 of them, 5 at a time. So I don't know, later on in the month or whatever, they might let me do it again. So maybe in our next live stream, I'll give out the other 5. But I'll wait until you show up before I do it, and maybe it'll give you one. It's good for a month, and if you like it, you can renew. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing anybody, but this way you guys can, some of you guys can try it out, see if you like it or not. And yep, My Life's Wicked Adventure says, hi Spotted Leaf. Yep, she's always right here. Molly says, my cat's joined now too, LOL. Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I've been waiting to get picked for either RFS Dan and as well Snow Dogs, but no. Well, keep going to the live streams because you never know. It's YouTube chooses them and it's random. So
yeah, it's random, yeah.
Just be there because you never know when YouTube might choose you.
The only thing I ever won is a punch in the nose. I never won anything.
Yeah. So yeah, any of you who got one, if you want to say anything to test it out, you can see that you get the badge and stuff. I know there's one of you here who's not going to want to say something. I did not know you were watching until I did that, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks like she, there, that person is, taken care of. If anybody wants to know, that was, one of Don's exes. She doesn't even have any business coming in here and watching our videos, but thanks, YouTube. You helped me catch her red-handed, now I've got her blocked. Thank you. Julio says, thank you for that membership. Yeah, YouTube chooses randomly, but now you get to try it out and see if you like it. Our first members only vlog is going up tomorrow. I've been working on filming it all day, so I plan on doing one every a members only vlog every week. Oh, yeah. Make sure, My Life's Wicked Adventures, like Molly says here, make sure you have that switch, switched so that you can allow to get the free membership or it can't pick you. So make sure you go into the settings and make sure you have that switch on. And then it'll be able to pick you. YouTube will be able to pick you for the free membership. Julio says, nice, looking forward to seeing it. Yeah. Molly says, thanks for explaining for me. I can't explain things. Yeah, it's, well, you explained it pretty good. It said to go to the join button, go down, then you hit allow to get a free membership. Yeah, you explained it good. That's it. That's what you do. But I just found out today that I could give those out, so they let us give out 10 of them a month. Us, the creators, and I didn't know that. YouTube finally sent me an email and told me about it today, and I checked it out. Sure enough, so there you go. It's like a free sample, basically, for a month, so you can see if you like it or not. Studio E says, hello, can you explain what the members only vlog is for us? Oh, you mean the ones who aren't going to be able to see it? Well, all I can say is it's about the cats. But if you want to get the membership, then you'll be able to see it. The memberships don't cost that much. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, okay, we'll have to wait because I just tried it here and there isn't anything that says free membership in the join area. Huh. I know that when they first started this, when I was in RFS Dan's live stream, I had a pop-up come up that said, do you want to allow free gifts? And I said yes. And then I already had a membership, so they weren't going to pick me. YouTube wasn't going to pick me, but I know that if I go somewhere where I don't have a membership, there is a possibility I could get one because I turned that switch on. Yeah, like Molly says, you might have to Google it to figure out where to go in the settings. Yeah, Julio says it's a thing you gotta find in the settings. I found it by accident the other day and turned it on. I was mad though, all the opportunities I missed. Studio E says we don't know about vlogs and memberships, social media things. Too old to know everything. Well, see the link up at the top of the chat here? That's pinned at the top. It says join this channel's membership to get access to perks. Click that. That does not automatically join you, but you will be able to read the page to see what it is. What the membership is. So you can look at it and see. That's better than me trying to explain. That page will tell you everything that you need to know. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I went to RFS Dan just now and again it wasn't in the join again. Alright, just go to Google, I guess, and put in like how to turn on gifting in YouTube. Put that in. Go to Google and put in how to turn on gifting in YouTube and hit search. It should tell you step by step where to go and how to do it. Studio E says, will do, thanks. Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, Molly says, I think I'd done it while RFS Dan was live and it showed me it. Yeah, see, that's the thing with me too. It popped up as a little pop-up in the middle of the screen when I was in their live stream that said, do you want to turn on gifting? And then that popped up for me again the other day when I was in one of Jess's live streams. And I hit the switch. So I'm not sure why that hasn't popped up for you, why it hasn't asked you yet. And also Studio E, besides me pinning it at the top of the chat, over next to, underneath the chat, if you're, well, it doesn't matter if you're on a computer or a phone. It says Wilton in real life, and then there's a button that says join. That'll take you to the same page and show you the same thing. You can read up on it and see if you want to do it or not. Yeah, My Life's Wicked Adventures, I'm not sure why it's not showing up, so I hope you can figure it out sometime. Oh yeah, and another thing is that you'll get a shout out at the end of our videos. Speaking of, I better go up there and take a screenshot of everybody who just got members, because I got to put all your names in. And at the end of the videos, and for now. There we go. Don't want to forget that part. The shout out at the end of the video is one of the ways I say thank you. I'm sure you guys, if you watch all the way to the end of our videos, you've noticed that there before. There's thank you to our Patreon members and our YouTube channel members in a little square, you know, before the end screen comes on. So Molly says, here's the information off Google. Opt in through a video watch page. Go to an eligible channel's video, click join, and then more. Gifts, and then gift settings. Confirm that you'd like to opt in by toggling on the allow gifts switch. So that's how you do it. If it's not showing up, I'm not sure why. Studio E says, we will check it out. We rarely catch your live chats. Wanted to ask you if you get deer in your yard. Okay, first off, it's not just for the live chats. There's also going to be a weekly members only video. So it's not just stuff that happens in the live chat. There will also be an extra video every week that only members can see. So that's part of it too. It's not just live chat stuff. And yeah, we usually get deer in the yard. They usually walk through, and if we don't see them, then we see the tracks. Even in the summer, there'll be tracks across our driveway. Yeah, and you get the icons, which after this live stream, I should be able to add more icons now. I have an icon for every cat, but at first it only let me do these. So I have 6 more cat icons to put on, and I'll see how many it will let me do. Unless I can just open another tab here and see if it'll let me do it now. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to dig deeper because I'm not seeing where to add them now. But I know they're somewhere here. Because I'm under memberships and now it doesn't say. Yeah, I'll have to do it after the live stream because I don't remember where I went to add them. So, yeah, I'll have to play with it after the live stream is over. I can't remember where to go to add them. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, well, I won't complain, and last week I got 3 new subs to my channel. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every subscriber counts. Everything helps. But yeah, we, oh, White Storm, get off the counter. Come here. He's over there trying to drink out of a cup of coffee. Luckily, it's empty. Oh, we've got Leela sleeping down here. Here we go. Oh, come here. Say hi to everybody, Leela. Cute little baby. Jason Hart says, hey everyone, happy Thursday. Yep, happy Thursday to you too. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I know it will take a long time to even hit 1,000, but that's okay. Yeah, it took us 8 years. I'm not saying it's going to take you that long, but it took us that long. Mainly because when I first started out on YouTube, our videos were absolutely horrible. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, Baxter, dog says hi. Hello, Baxter.
Yeah.
Leela. Come here. Come here.
Give me some coffee.
You want to get me some too?
Get you some too.
Yeah. Please.
Cost you.
But yeah. Yeah, her collar is coming apart a little bit. I guess that's what happens when you get collars from Temu. The one that we got for Boo, the pumpkin on it fell off before the first day. Before the end of the first day. So that's how that goes. Some things from Temu are great, some are not. It just depends. It's hit and miss. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, away she goes. But yeah, basically about YouTube is stick with it. I mean, we know that. We stuck with it for 8 years before we finally got monetized. Molly says, I thought Temu was like Shine, the clothing brand, a bit cheaply made. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, some of it. Some of it is cheaply made, some of it isn't. We've gotten good stuff, we've gotten bad stuff. Like I said, it's hit and miss. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I've been trying to do more shorts than long videos right now. I also need to be more consistent with uploading videos. I want to try to start doing like 3 or 4 a week from different aspects of life. Yeah. And when you do shorts, make sure that in the title you put the hashtag like this. Like that. It's very important. I don't know why, but YouTube shows short videos with the hashtag shorts in the title a lot more than they do if that's not there. Even RFS Dan said that. But the shorts will get you more subscribers faster. So just go crazy on the shorts. Yes, still do your long form videos, but make sure you put up lots of shorts. Because for some reason, you get a whole lot more subscribers through shorts than you do the long form videos. It was when we finally started doing shorts that we finally got 1,000 subscribers. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, it cracks me up that one short gets more views than another one. Yeah, that's because it's all on YouTube. They decide what they want to recommend and what they don't. Some things they recommend like crazy, other things they don't recommend at all. We don't have any control over it. It's like flipping a coin. Either it's going to do good or it's not. Molly says, I know a lot of people prefer shorts nowadays. Yeah. I still like making long form videos because shorts, you can only do a minute's worth of stuff. That's not long enough. So shorts are just like tiny little fun things I do. But when I do the long videos, that's where I'm taking things seriously and you know, trying to provide entertainment, because 1 minute is not long enough for me to show everything I want to show. So shorts are just for fun. That's hot. Of course.
Yeah, of course. That's supposed to be cold. That's why it's called coffee. Hot coffee.
Yep. From the Keurig. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I did a fun video of Pumpkin and was like, I should do exact style of Baxter. Thought I possibly get some reactions, but nope. Yeah, it's not your video, it's not you, it's YouTube. It's all YouTube. You could have the best video in the world, and it's all up to YouTube whether they want to show it to anybody or not. Molly says, personally, I prefer long videos instead of shorts. I think shorts are good at showing off fun things. Yeah, pretty much. I like the long ones better too. There's a lot more to see. I don't hate shorts, but I like long ones too. Some of the videos I watch on the travel vlog channels are over an hour long, and I like it. I don't complain about it at all. So anyway, what are your plans for the rest of the week?
Really not sure.
Yeah, I know I don't have any plans, but
Right away. Really not sure.
I miss being able to go and do the fun things, but all that kind of stuff here in northern Michigan closes for the winter.
Yeah.
The stuff that we were making travel vlogs of during the summer, the stuff closes right up, so you just can't you can't go there. They're
Yeah.
all closed until May.
Didn't have so much snow and everything was all frozen over. We would be over here at the river more often.
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I'm cleaning and hoping this weekend to go to a cat show. Well, that would be cool. We don't have that kind of thing up around here, dog shows and cat shows, or we'd go. If there's stuff like that, it's probably in Detroit. But yeah, like Molly says, a cat show would definitely be fun. So would a dog show. The closest we get to anything like that is the county fairs, where the 4-H puts all the farm animals in the barns, and you go look at their farm animals. And there's no cats or dogs. The closest you get to pets are rabbits at the 4-H fair stuff. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, that sucks. It's been on my bucket list for a few years to go to one. Yeah, they just don't have stuff like that up here. Molly says, I'd love to go to one, but we don't have them here. Yeah, same thing. Like I said, if there's anything like that in Michigan, it's got to be down in Detroit, Grand Rapids, Saginaw, Lansing, way down there in the big cities. And it's probably in the summer. Oh, I don't know, Julio, if you're still here or not, but I forgot to say when you asked us. Sometime in August will be the On-Away Car Show as well. We'll go to that again too, like we have been every year for a while now. So that's another thing like that. My Life's Wicked Adventures. Haha, you guys just need to move to California. LOL, just kidding. I tried that in 95 and 96. That didn't work. I didn't plan anything out ahead of time. I ended up in a homeless shelter for 3 months, and I came back to Michigan, and I've been there since. Everything is so expensive out there. I couldn't get an apartment or anything. And I was young, dumb, and naive, and I thought, Oh, if I work on Mackinac Island and save up a bunch of money, I can buy a good used car, use the rest of the money to drive out there and live in a motel, hurry up and get a job, live in a motel until I get my first paycheck, and then I'll get an apartment. Wrong. By the time I started out with $900, by the time I got to California, which it was Hemet, California that I went to, I had $32 left. And that was just enough for one motel room for one night at that time. And then I slept in my car for 3 days until somebody told me there was a homeless shelter. And then I got stuck there for 3 months, and I finally said, you know, I was looking for jobs and everything. Nothing was working out. I finally said, forget it. Got back in my car, came back here, and now here I am. I'm not going to do anything that dumb again. That was like the stupidest thing I ever did in my life.
Yeah, I need a lot more than that to get out there, and plus, gotta have your job already lined up, and maybe a place already lined up, paid for in advance.
Yeah.
That we show up.
Molly says I would, but I get homesick easily, LOL. Yeah, that's another thing with both of us. All our family is here. We don't have any family in California. We'd never see our families again.
Yeah, and we would have to sell everything that we got here.
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I love it here. Yes, expensive, sadly. Yeah, when I was out there before, I liked it and all, but it just didn't work out. And no, I didn't go out there to become a movie star or anything like that. In late '95, I went to work at the Grand Canyon, and I lived in employee housing. And ended up meeting a guy on the Greyhound bus who talked me into quitting that job and coming to California with him. 4 months later, he broke up with me and sent me back to Michigan. But I wanted to go back to California because in my young, dumb, naive mind, California was Wonderland. I wanted to go back so bad. So I got another job on Mackinac Island for the second summer. I saved all the money, and then, you know, the first part of the story I already told you. And that was stupid. Molly says, plus America wouldn't have what I'm used to here, LOL. Yeah, like power outlets. You guys' power outlets are way different. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, the main family I have is here in California. The other part is in New York, but I can't handle too cold, so I will just stay here. Yeah, all our family lives here in Michigan. I used to have an aunt and an uncle who lived in Wisconsin, but they've both passed away of old age, so everybody who's left is here in Michigan.
Yeah, I got some family down in Florida, but...
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but I think everybody that got left as family in Florida, I think they're all older and...
Molly says, mountains and potato bread. Hey, we have mountains and potato bread in the U.S. It just depends on where you go. There are places, states that have mountains, and we have potato bread. So, you wouldn't be missing that.
Yeah, just gotta make sure you go to an area where there's mountains that have, you know.
Yeah, like Tennessee or Colorado or Virginia. There are definitely mountains. Michigan does not have mountains. They have big hills, but they don't have mountains.
Right.
But we do have potato bread. Studio E says, have either of you ever crossed the Mackinac Ice Bridge when the water freezes? We have only seen videos. It looks scary, especially when they sled by open water patches. No, we haven't done that. I do know all about it, but I haven't been to Mackinac Island in the winter. We always go in the summer, the spring, summer, or the fall when stuff is open. Right now in the winter, the grocery store, the little grocery store is open. There's a couple bars and restaurants open. Of course, they have their school, and the post office is open. I don't know if the library is open. That's about it. So we haven't tried the ice bridge because I feel like there's nothing to do. We just walk around and look at all the closed shops, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah, that's definitely an area that's booming when it's in season.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, we have mountains and I love potato bread, but can't eat it anymore, sadly. Molly says, but ours is different. LOL, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say that. You guys probably have better potato bread than we do, because it came from. I take it came from Ireland, so I'm sure you guys' recipe is probably better than ours. Making sure I didn't miss anything. I know someday our live chat will get busy enough that I can't read everything everybody says, but I can right now. So, you know, not every when people are talking in their own little conversations, I don't read that, but the main stuff I try to read it all. And I do read everything you guys are saying, just I don't read it all out loud when it's you guys' conversation. But that is cool though. Molly says, when I watch Jess's channel, the messages fly through my screen. Yeah. I don't know if our channel will ever get as good as hers, but yeah, that's what I mean. There will probably be a point where there's just too much going on for me to be able to catch it all and read it all out loud. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I hope someday we have an RV, would love to travel, but won't be able to unless we have one, sadly. Yeah. We don't have any plans on getting an RV or anything. If we travel, if we're ever able to travel, we'll just use motels. I mean, we have that camper out there, but it's a travel trailer and the car can't pull it around.
Yeah, to pull a camper around like what we got, you'd have to have at least a 1-ton truck to be able to pull it around.
Yeah, Molly says, my family member wants an RV to travel to. Yeah, RVs are cool, but I know we're not going to be able to do that. Molly says, I don't know if I'd like an RV. Well, if it's just for temporary, like camping and stuff, traveling around and stuff, they're pretty fun. I don't know about living in it as your main home, which a lot of people actually do. But when you're using it for camping, it's pretty nice. It's a lot better than a tent where you're laying on the hard ground.
Yeah, I would have loved to have my Uncle Chuck's RV, but I don't think we would have ever been able to afford the gas for it.
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I have health stuff and traveling by a car truck just won't work out. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, the RV my uncle used to have got 4 miles to the gallon, and I would have sucked down the gas like
yeah,
crazy.
you said it was one of those that looks like a rock band tour bus.
Yeah, well, a real big one,
Yeah.
It was a real big one. Well, he ended up selling it. I'm not sure what it had on it for mileage or anything, but he ended up getting $150,000 for it used.
Yeah, that kind of an RV is a little bit overkill.
Yeah.
When I worked at the gas station in Indian River, the head manager, there was one of those in our parked out there, and everybody kept coming in and going, is that a rock band? Is that a rock band? And the head manager went out and walked past it, and it was just an elderly couple sitting in there.
Yeah.
But he told me that those things are horrible on gas. Like Don said, 4 miles to the gallon. That's terrible.
Yeah, that was what my Uncle Chuck
So
got,
you actually pay more in gas to drive the thing around than you did to buy it. So
Yeah.
I don't think those great big tour bus type RVs are worth it.
Right, but yeah, the reason my uncle got rid of it was because it was getting to be too much for him because he was getting older and stuff like that. But when he sold it, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just getting to be too much for him to handle at his age that he was getting up there in age.
Now the RV that Jess and Jamie have, that's pretty. That'd be about the right size.
Yeah, that'd be more feasible.
Not too big, not too little.
And it would get way better gas mileage too.
Yeah.
4 miles to a gallon is pretty horrible.
Studio E says, your property is like your own campground. It is very nice. Camp Wilton. Yeah, I just wish that people would stop driving their four-wheelers and cars and trucks through our yard. They drive bad. You know where the camper is. They drive that stuff like 2 feet away from the back windows of that camper.
Yeah, because there's a food track that runs in through right there.
Yeah, and most of it in that area is right on our property, so they're driving right through our yard all the time.
Yeah.
But we don't have the money to put up a fence. But I really want to put up a fence sometime. Because there's no privacy. That's why as soon as it gets dark when we are hanging out in the camper, we have to hurry up and close the curtains, because those people can just drive by and on their dirt bikes and four-wheelers and golf carts and cars and trucks and just look right in at us.
Yeah,
So,
and I've tried no
that I don't like.
times before, and people just fucking rip them down and rip them up and everything. So.
Yeah, that's why we need an actual like a chain link fence.
Yeah.
Professionally done. Because for some reason they think that they can drive right across our lawn and that our lawn is state land. It's not. It's our property. It's our lawn.
Yeah. And the thing is, they think that's public property.
I just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he stopped a guy once and he's like, "You're a liar. This is public property. This is state land. I can do what I want." No, it's not. You're standing in our yard.
Yeah. But yeah, even on the other side of our property line, that's even private property.
Yeah, owned by somebody else.
Owned by somebody else, yeah.
But yeah, all these people are just running around on people's private property, trespassing like crazy, and there's no way to stop them. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I took a trip in a nice SUV back in May. I went up north like 10 hours. The drive up and then back home was just too much on my body. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. Molly says, people are mad, and Studio E says, that's too bad. Yeah. Eventually, when we can, we'll have a chain link fence put all around our property, and then we won't have to worry about it. Because they fly across they fly across the fly across our lawn and dig it all up with a bunch of sand and stuff. So how was Dolores Deloy's first name spelled? Was it
D-E.
Yeah, D-E-L.
O.
R.
R-E-S?
Okay, this one was an I. So Brett Jarvis, let me see here. It's very, very strange that somebody would have the same name, first and last name, as Don's very, very abusive ex from earlier in his life. So I'm sorry about that, but that's, I don't know what else we would think. Molly says, be right back, a cat woke up again. But here, let me go over here. I'll unblock her, but I hope she's not the Dolores Deloy we think she is. But I'm sorry, because it sure looked like her. Yeah, let me find it here. There, she's unblocked. So I'm sorry about that, but that was very ironic. No, we live 400 miles away. She's been on here many times. All right, I fixed it. Sorry, we thought it was somebody else. It's fixed now. Okay. Yeah, he did say that the Dolores part was spelled a little different. So it's fixed now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, if I remember how it was spelled, there's more than one way on how you spell that name, so.
Yeah, should be fixed now.
'Cause my mom's name was spelled the other way.
Yeah, R-E-S. This one was R-I-S.
Yeah. My mom was spelled with the D-O-L-O, you know, to start off, and then it was a little bit different towards the end, too.
Yeah, there we go. It's all fixed now. Kitties. You want to see kitties? Here, come here, Spotted Leaf. There you go. Kitties. Kitty.
Little Miss Grump.
Yeah.
Little Miss Grump.
Yeah, she's not big on wanting to be held. No, she's gonna scratch me.
She's always been vocal.
Yeah, I tried. Where's Boo? Is she still on the couch?
Right here. Here's Boob. Hi, Boob.
Yeah, here's Boo. Little Boo, tiny Boo. She's always going to be a little bitty cat. Because Don says that her mother, who lives at his brother's house, is a little bitty cat.
Yeah.
So, she'll always be kitten-like, I guess. Yeah, she is super soft. She's got really long hair and she's really, really soft.
Yeah.
It feels really good to pet her
because.
because... Feels really good to pet her because she's so soft. Oh.
Yeah, she's a small
Yeah,
cat
and she's
too.
got a real pretty tail with real long hair. So she's a real pretty cat. She's Leela's littermate sister, and she's Buddy's little sister from a different litter. There she goes.
Yeah, if she gets any bigger, I'll
Yeah,
be surprised.
she wants to go get food.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna get any bigger, and if she does get any bigger than what she is, I'll be shot.
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure says Pumpkin looks like a kitten somewhat too, and she's 2 years old, but so dainty size. Yeah, I mean it just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're small.
Yeah, I think.
And then sometimes they're really big, like Buddy. He's her brother, but he's the biggest cat here.
Yeah. But I think he was the runt of the litter too.
Probably. But she's healthy. Healthy, happy cat, so doesn't matter if she stays little.
Right.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says Pumpkin looks like a kitten somewhat too. Oh yeah, I read that already. But yeah. We thought Spotted Leaf was little, but Boo's much smaller than her. She'll be a year. Boo and Leela will be a year in like 4 months. But I don't think they're going to grow a whole lot more. A little bit more, but not a whole lot more.
Yeah.
My Life's Wicked Adventures says, love any sizes of kitties. Yeah, me too. Doesn't matter how big they are. Yeah, bath time for Spotted Leaf.
Yeah, she does so much licking on her, her tongue doesn't fall off.
Yeah. She's always taking a bath. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I have wipes for my senior kitty. Yeah, none of our cats are that old yet. The oldest, that Spotted Leaf and Smokey, they were born 2 days apart, but in March they're going to turn 6. So they're not really too elderly stage yet, and everybody else is younger. We might end up having to do that when our cats get really old, but not yet. They're still able to take their baths themselves right now. Star turns 19 years in March. Yeah, that's pretty well up there, but it's cool that she's living that long.
Yeah. Cats can live a long time if they're well taken care of.
Yeah. Like into their early 20s at least.
Yeah, I've even seen dogs live up into their almost their middle 20s.
Yeah.
No spot leaf.
Spotted leaf. My Life's Wicked Adventure says either January or March. I'm unsure of her birthday, honestly. I know she was born before or around when my son was. So I just say March. Yeah, we don't have an exact perfect birth date for Spotted Leaf and Smokey. But our guess is very close. Because we saw them when they were born. Not when they were born, but like 2 or 3 days after they were born. So we might not have the date exactly right. March 22nd for her and March 24th for Smokey, but we think we're pretty close.
Yeah, we might not have that date, but should be at least close. So if you can get it at least down into the months, then you're doing pretty good.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I wish I would have written it down when she was born, but it's okay. Yeah, the only two that we know for sure when they were born exactly are Buddy, which was June 1st, and Colby, which was April 11th. The rest are guesstimate birth dates, but I know they're pretty close. Speaking of Colby, she's over here eating her food, but I won't pick her up because she hates to be picked up. She'll come up to you and rub her head on your hand and stuff and ask to be petted, but it's all got to be on her terms, and she does not want anybody to pick her up. Ever since she was a little kitten, she's been that way. Don't pick me up. So...
Poor kitty. What did you do?
Yeah. But I don't know how many of you remember Gizzard, our orange tabby. He was Spotted Leaf's older brother. 2 different litters. And White Storm and Smokey are brothers from 2 different litters. They had the same mother. Their mother looked like Smokey, and she always had kittens that looked like Smokey and White Storm. So I don't know if there's Siamese in her genes or what, but she always had kittens that looked like her and kittens that were Siamese. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I miss my black and white kitty I had years ago. I'm still sad I had to give her up. Yeah, that's never fun.
Yeah. What a day.
What do you mean? Nothing happened today.
Exactly. That's why I said, what a day.
Yeah, I got up and took a shower, and I've been working on filming the members only vlog, and then it was time to go live, and now here we are.
It was too boring.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I need more energy, LOL. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking some coffee.
Coffee doesn't give me energy. It never did. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? How's Alpina treating you?
Alpina.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just hanging out here with the cats, as always.
Doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. After we're done being live, we'll make dinner.
Haven't even turned the TV on yet today
No.
either.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I'm excited Pumpkin has a new toy on the way via mail. That sounds cool. And Kathy says, good, just hanging out with the nephews and you know the same shit, different day. Yeah.
Yep. Know how that goes.
Yep. I hope the boys are doing good. How's your cat doing? Isn't he like an elderly cat now? Like 10, 11 years old now or something like that? My Life's Wicked Adventure says, look at those long whiskers. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kathy, what are you doing on February 10th? Do you have to work or whatever? Because me and Don and probably your grandma are going to come to Alpena and as long as there's not a big snowstorm, and go to the Alpena Ice Festival and look at all the ice sculptures. So if you're not doing anything, you could always meet up with us for that. Your grandma will be there. You know, like I said, if it's not a great big nasty snowstorm that day. I hope not. It starts at 11 and goes until 3. Studio A says, what is Alpena known for? Stinky factories.
And they're really stinky, water springs.
Yeah, the stinky fountain next to the library.
Yeah, the natural water spring. Yeah, that thing smells like rotten egg, like something fierce.
Chubby, what Kathy says, oh yeah, little stinkers, and yes, he's about 10 or 11. He's a good old fart. Let me check. Oh, he's good old fat. I can try to take the time off for it, but I do work. Yeah, I mean, and don't go out of your way or anything to like have to fight with them about getting a day off or whatever, but oh, old and fat, I mean. Yeah. But if you can make it, that'd be cool. And you'll get to see my friends Huskies if you're able to make it. What time of day is it? It's between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. And it starts out in Mishikiwas Park with all the ice sculptures and the Huskies and stuff. And then there's a whole bunch of ice sculptures downtown to walk around and look at. But like I said, we won't be able to do it if the roads are bad. We'll have to see how the weather is. Hopefully it's just a nice sunny day. Molly says, if I only lived closer, I'd go. LOL, bloody Ireland. Yeah. I know. Pretty far away.
Yeah, it is.
Kathy says, I could maybe come out for a few hours. I'll let you know. And yeah, you wouldn't have to stay for the whole thing if you didn't want, but it'd be pretty cool.
You gonna stoke the fire?
Yeah, Spotted Leaf always wants to be petted.
Add a kitty. Add a kitty. Getting a little pushy, aren't you?
Well, she's always like that.
You don't want
She
your
just
butt
wants to
feet.
be petted all the time. Molly says, I just put the cats to bed. And Kathy says, I remember seeing the ice sculptures last year. They were pretty cool. Yeah, this will be our first time going to it. We want to check it out and I'll make a travel vlog of the sculptures and stuff for the YouTube channel. And I guess there's a big bonfire to get warm by, and horse-drawn carriage rides or something, and free hot chocolate or something. And there's a flyer going around Facebook that talks about it. I could send it to you. It says what all is going to go on. Oh, and I guess Barbie's going to be at the library. Woo!
Barbie.
Yeah. And Elsa from Frozen is going to be walking around in the park, I guess.
Well, if Barbie's gonna be there, isn't Ken gonna be there with her too?
No, they just say Barbie.
Boy, they must have broke up then.
I don't know. I do want to see the library though, because they completely remodeled that library since the last time I was in it. I want to see what's all different.
Oh, that's kind of that you was in it.
Winter 2018 was the last time I was in there. Molly says, "Oh, don't! My sister and niece see Barbie like 3 times. LOL." Yeah, we have not watched the Barbie movie. If it comes on streaming, I might watch it just for the heck of it to see what the hype is about. But I was never into Barbies or dolls of any kind, so I don't know if I'd like that or not. Kathy says it's nothing nice. It's very plain. The library, I mean. Yeah, I did see some photos. It's all white in there now. The Alpena News had some photos, but they didn't have many photos. Molly says, "I wish I didn't, LOL." Yeah, some people seem to love the Barbie movie and some people hate it, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't like dolls. I never liked dolls. The only girl toy I liked as a kid was My Little Pony. The 80s My Little Ponies, not the new things. I mean, I kind of like the new ones, like Rainbow Dash and all those. But the ones in between, those 2 stages in between, I didn't like those ones at all. My favorites are still the 80s ones. Because when I was a kid, I liked horses. So instead of going after dolls, I went after My Little Ponies. Molly says, "I'm in the middle, I get it, but it's not up to my standard in a film." Yeah, like I said, if it comes to one of the streaming services we have, I'll watch it once just to see what it's all about. But I don't expect it to be something I'm going to want to run out and buy the DVD for and add to our collection. Unless they surprise me. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. You know what's about leaf? Not gonna kill you to stop flicking for a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah,
know?
why do you need to lick up, like, take that long of a bath?
She says, well, to do it and do it right, it can take hours. Itchy, scratchy. Itchy, scratchy.
Yeah. My Last Wicked Adventure says, "Not interested in seeing Barbie. I even had Max for a while and still didn't watch it. Just not my thing." Yeah, see, Barbie's not my thing either. So, like I said, if it ever comes to one of the ones we already have, streaming service, I'll watch it just for the heck of it. But I'm not really expecting to like it. But hey, I can waste an hour and a half or however long that thing is just to find out what's going on.
Well, if you wait an hour and a half or whatever it is, remember you can't get it back.
Yeah. I mean, if it's funny or something, maybe it'd be all right. Is it a comedy? I mean, it looked like a comedy in the trailer.
I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess. But I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm not gonna rent it or anything like that. And if I never see it, that's okay too. And he probably won't even stay in the room for it.
Most likely not.
It's a movie about Ken and Barbie coming to life.
Oh, good
That's
for
what I understand from the trailer anyway. Molly says it's supposed to be a comedy but has serious undertones in it. They're singing too. Oh. It's a musical too? Oh boy.
Boy, that's gonna be a limo thing.
Yeah, there's only certain types of musicals I like Rocky Horror Picture Show. That was cool. Barbie, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Molly says, I don't know how to describe the singing scenes, lol. Yeah. Weird. Hi, Cyber Husky. You got a membership. If you didn't see that yet, you got a free membership for a month. I gave out 5 free memberships, and you were one of them. So enjoy it. The icons and all that. I'm sure you know how it works. And tomorrow, our first members only vlog goes up. So, congratulations to you and the other 4 people.
For a tutor.
Cyber Husky says, "Yeah, I saw the notification. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome." YouTube chooses who they go to, but you were one of them. So, and then I've got 5 more I can give out. So during the next live stream, I'll do it again. They let us as creators give out 10 a month. So that's pretty cool. I only found out about that today. YouTube sent me an email saying, "Hey, you can do this." So I'm like, "Oh, cool. I'll go check it out and see if I've got it," and I did. So that way people can like have a month sample and find out if they like it or not and want to keep up with it or not.
Yeah.
It should help. My Let's Wicked Adventure says, if I want to waste an hour or so of my life, I do other things than watch the Barbie movie. I heard there are talks about making another Barbie movie soon. Well, yeah. It's possible that it won't even come. That it won't even come onto any of the streaming I've got. I'm not going to pay money to see it, so I'm not going to subscribe to any other streaming services or anything like that, or rent it or anything. Just to see that. If I can see it for free, I'll watch it. If I can't, I won't. Molly
Anyway.
Molly says they're making a Ken film. It's in the works. Yuck. And Molly says, I'm enjoying my membership so far. Yeah, thank you very much, Molly, for being a member. Cyber Husky says, well, that's a cool thing for YouTube to do. Yeah, it is. I didn't know about it until this morning. I got an email from YouTube saying, hey, you can do this. So, there we go. My Last Wicked Adventure says, hey guys, don't forget to go like this live. Yeah, the thumbs up over here. You can click that for free, and it'll help help YouTube recommend our channel to people. The more people click like on our stuff.
You know what?
Oh, my screensaver keeps coming on. My Last Wicked Adventure put a cute little heart face thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and after the live is over, I should be able to go and add at least 1 or 2 more of the icons. I tried to do it while we were live in another window, these icons right here. I've got 6 more made and ready, but I couldn't find where to do it at, so after I'm done being live, I'll have to find it. The rate that they let you put those icons on is based on how many members you get. So the more members we get, the more of those icons I can put on. I have them made, ready, and waiting, but I wasn't able to put them on yet. Molly says, did they remove the heart from the live streams? No, I did this time. I saw that there's a setting where you can turn that off, because they put it in a bad place, right down here in the corner, so that red heart blocks off the last part of the sentence of the person who said something, and I can't read it until somebody says something else and moves it up. I may or may not turn it back on in the future, but for this time I shut it off. And Molly says, thanks, it was annoying me a little. Yeah, me too, because it was blocking off the end of every new sentence. And it was making it hard to read stuff. My Life's Wicked Adventures is putting the cute little kitty icons and stuff. Yeah, they have a lot of cute little icons in there. Even if you're not a member, there's a section with these cute little icons. But the members get the custom ones that I made myself. And boxes are fun. Yeah, cats love boxes. And bags. Cyber Husky says, we've been having some warmer weather and lots of rain this week, so our snow is melting. How about you guys? Still lots of snow? Well, last time I checked, it was 35 degrees. Let me check again. Yeah, it's still 35 degrees, and it's supposed to, in the next few days, get up into the 40s. We do have a lot of snow melting out there. I can hear it dripping all over out there, right outside the patio door. I can hear a bunch of dripping. So some of it's going to melt, but probably not all of it before it turns cold again. But that's all right. It might calm the snowmobiles down a little bit that keep going right past our house all the time. Really loud.
Especially when they're going by 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they don't. There's houses right here, and they don't care if people are trying to sleep or not.
Especially, it ain't so bad when it's the snowmobile that's quiet. It's the real ones that got the really loud exhaust on them, and it's like...
Yeah, the ones that, with the high-pitched whine.
Yeah.
And they're going really, really fast, which makes them even louder.
And then they get on it really hard and stuff, and it just wakes you right up out of a dead sleep.
Yeah, they don't care. Kathy says there's snowmobiles in town here, too. Yeah. I remember when I worked at that gas station, both those gas stations in Indian River, we constantly, all winter, had snowmobiles at our gas pumps. Right there in Indian River. Especially the one close to the freeway. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, we have been dealing with floods here this week. Yeah, that's not good at all.
No.
Luckily we live, I mean the river is across the road that way, but it's down a really, really steep bank. There's no way that river is ever going to raise enough to come up here. If it ever swelled up or anything. So we're safe up here. Cyber Husky says, I hope I didn't miss my chance to play in the snow with the dogs. Last week it was so bitterly cold, now it's melting. Make up your mind, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come back, don't worry. The snow will come back. Studio E says, who snowmobiles at 4 in the morning?
Well, you'd be surprised. Tons. You'd be surprised.
The trail that goes by here is, it still is called the Detroit to Mackinac Railroad. And even though they removed the tracks, there are still little signs that say that, and it literally runs from Detroit to Mackinac City. So it's people from Detroit and a bunch of other downstate places coming up here, and they don't care what time it is. There's snowmobiles out there 24 hours a day speeding by.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff.
Yeah, all day, all night.
Yep.
Kathy says the night of the big storm, Taylor and I could hear them going all over town. Yeah, that's crazy.
I know the trail out here, it gets to be like I-75 out here on that trail during the winter time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just constant snowmobiles. You can't dare take a walk on that trail. So the snowmobile's going to run you over. So we can only take walks on it in the summer.
Yeah, it gets to be like the expressway somewhere, you know.
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure said our yard flooded mildly, but in cities near us flooded really bad. Yeah, I saw some photos of all that. It's a big mess.
Yeah.
Yep, Cyber Husky lives in Michigan, but way downstate from us. Oh, and Cyber Husky, speaking of whatever, our next meetup is not going to be in that same park where it was before. It's going to be in Onaway at Chandler Park, which is pet friendly, has a nice lush green grass and a lot of trees for shade. Because the park we went to before had no shade, and we all sat there and roasted and burned. I don't know yet when the meetup is going to be. I have to see when the Onaway Chamber of Commerce releases the schedule for events, because I don't want to have it on the same day as an event that they're going to hold. But as soon as I know, I'll post it, and if you guys want to come up, you can bring your dogs, because I picked that park on purpose because it's pet friendly. Because you said that you couldn't have came anyway to the other one last year because it's not, that park wasn't pet friendly, but this one is. So if you're interested and are able to make it, you'll be able to bring your dogs this time.
Yeah, and there's even Awaken Park. You could even go walking around.
Yeah, Awaken Park is connected to Chandler Park, where all those sculptures and stuff are. And that's dog friendly too, where you can walk around there.
Yeah, you can see all the grand sculptures and the old
Yeah.
rooms from the Lobdell factory.
Studio E, sell them something, haha, take their money. Who are you talking about? Cyber Husky says, oh yeah, if we can make it work, I want to come up. Yeah, that if you've seen our car show, Onaway car show videos, all those car shows are in there, and you see all these big tall trees, lush green trees. That's the park I'm talking about. And it has a pavilion in case it happens to be raining. So it's much better than the park here in Tower. I just have to figure out when, because I don't want to be stepping on somebody else's feet when something else is going on in there. I keep checking the Onaway Chamber of Commerce website, but there's nothing listed yet. And we're not going to do a barbecue again. We'll just have drinks and snacks, because at the last meetup, nobody told me that they were vegetarians, and 95% of the people who showed up were vegetarians.
Yeah, and we didn't know.
And we grilled burgers and Kogo Vienna hot dogs, and they basically couldn't eat anything. So I wish they would have told me that, because we could have put some veggie burgers or something on the grill for them.
Yeah, where we could have planned something for them, to be able to have something to eat. We didn't know that they were vegetarian.
So we're not gonna serve meat this time. We're
Right.
just gonna do snacks and drinks and stuff, so everybody will be able to eat stuff. Because then nobody told me that they were all vegetarians, so I feel kind of bad about that. Studio E says the snowmobilers. Oh, they're going by so fast they don't even stop. They have no idea that we're even here.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many of them just blow right through the stop signs down in here. I'm surprised
Yeah,
nobody's gotten hit.
there's a stop sign over here, and then there's a stop sign over there. They just fly right through them. They're
Yeah.
going to get hit sometime. Yeah, about 4.5 hours south. That's about right.
Yeah.
Cole. Here's Cole. Come here.
Rolling cold cream.
Here's Cole. He was pawing at me. He's getting to be a big kitty too now. And he was just really little when he got here. He was born in my grandpa's woodpile.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was born as an outside kitty.
Yeah, but he tamed up right away. Like, right away.
Well, his grandpa did say that he was about the only one that would let him pick him up, too.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's saying hi, Cole. Yeah, he's a good boy. And he's been neutered too now, so
Yeah.
he's all set. He's not done growing yet. He probably has about 3 months to go.
He said that he's not too happy that he went to the vet and come back with missing parts.
Yeah. He's not going to be as big as Buddy, though. We can tell that already. Buddy's a big cat.
He said that he's not happy that he went to the cutters.
Yeah, he's up there smelling the camera and everything. Yeah, he's really shiny. He's a nice. So is Buddy, and Boo. All three of our black cats have really nice shiny fur.
Nice shiny coat. Yeah.
Her fur's kind of shiny too, but not as shiny as the black cats.
Yeah.
You leave him alone. See, she doesn't like the rest of the cats. She doesn't hurt him or anything, but she's always throwing tortitude around.
Yeah.
Because she's a tortoiseshell.
Well, that's why sometimes we call her Slap Happy Spot.
Yeah, because she likes to slap them, even if they're sleeping. She'll just walk past and slap them in the head and wake them up. Yeah, she is a brat.
Yeah, she is. She's all mouth and very little action.
Yeah, she wouldn't actually hurt anybody, but she gets her point across all the time.
Yeah. She's more mouth than anything.
Yep.
Oh, Cole, you can't play with that.
Yeah, Cyber Husky says here at Tumali, when you live in the Midwest, a 4-hour drive is nothing. I regularly drive up to an hour for some of the dog's appointments. Yeah, that's the same thing up here. I grew up having to drive an hour one way to go grocery shopping. And we still do that, and it's totally normal, doesn't bother me.
Yeah. It just becomes part of your natural routine,
Yeah.
you know, when it's something that you grew up with.
The closest Walmart is a 72-mile round trip. That's Sheboygan. Petoskey, Gaylord, and Alpena, their Walmarts are even further. So basically going grocery shopping is at least a half a day thing for us, and it has been my whole life. Except for when I lived in Alpena. When I lived in Alpena, Walmart was basically around the corner. I kind of miss that a little bit, but I don't miss living in town. I don't want to live in town anymore.
Hey.
Cole. Don't knock the camera over. Molly says, oh, that's fine. I guess you get used to it. It's just a lot to me. I'm not used to it. Yeah, if you've got your stores and stuff right there, then you wouldn't be used to it.
Yeah, it just all depends on, you know, where a person lives on, what you're going to be used to or not, you know.
My Last Wicked Adventure says, that would drive me crazy to have to drive an hour or more to go grocery shopping, honestly. Well, it would in normal people, but the thing with us is that we've been having to do this since the day we were born. So it's just normal. We're just totally used to it. Like even when I was growing up, me and my parents, we had to jump in the car and do that every Saturday. Every Saturday my dad had us go shopping. And it basically took up the whole day.
Yeah.
To get there, do the shopping, and then get back home again.
Yeah, because your dad would only buy the groceries by the week, so.
Yeah. But yeah, every single Saturday we'd leave town and leave this area because I grew up basically here. For a while in Rogers City when I was younger, and then the rest of my growing up was here. But Rogers City is a deceiving name because it's a tiny little town and you can't do much for grocery shopping there either. So you have to go to either Alpena or Sheboygan to grocery shop from there too.
Yep.
Molly says everything's close by here, nothing too far away. Yeah, Miley's Wicked Adventure says our shopping trips take a few hours, but that's going to get the stuff and going to multiple stores in a day. Yeah, I mean, I had a taste of what it's like to be like that, to be able to take less than 5 minutes to go to the store, but
like
not
Walmart
anymore.
Or whatever, yeah, when you lived over in Alpena,
Yeah, when I lived in Alpena, I worked at the McDonald's that was next to Walmart, and it would take me less than 5 minutes to go to work. Then I moved over here and I had to work in Petoskey. And it took me an hour just to get to work every day and an hour to get back home every day. That's why I only worked over there for 8 months, because that I got sick of. So then I got a job in Indian River, which was a lot closer, but it still took me like 20 minutes to get to work, 20 minutes to get home. Cyber Husky says, I don't have to drive quite that far to grocery shop, but for some specialty stuff, food or otherwise, it's a further drive. Yeah. I did live in Saginaw for a year, and then everything was right there. But I didn't like Saginaw. I did not like living in Saginaw. Yuck. Especially since the first thing I was told when I got down there is, don't go to the east side, you'll get shot. Well, that's nice.
That's why we originally moved up here, was to get away from the bad areas of being downstate.
Yeah.
That's why our mom moved us up here.
I tried living in the cities downstate. I spent about a year down by Grand Rapids too at one point. I don't like it.
Because I remember hearing our first stepdad that we had talking about going to work, and how quite often he had to end up making a phone call because he would end up seeing dead bodies and stuff on the way to work, and he usually had to call to get the police there to deal with it. You know?
That's lovely.
So that's why we ended up moving up here, was because of that. And my mom's like, nope, not a good area to be raising
Yeah,
kids.
he's talking about when he was a little kid.
Yeah, when we were kids, yeah.
He wasn't born up here, he came up here. I was born up here. I was born in a hospital that's no longer in business, about 4 miles from here. The Onaway Hospital.
Yeah, the Onaway Hospital, yeah.
My Life's Wicked Adventures says, I think the max to get to a specialty like Hobby Lobby is like 30 minutes, but for groceries, depending where you want to go, is 5 minutes, up to like 15 minutes. Yeah, it'd be cool if things were closer, but that's fine.
But it's what you gotta deal with when you want to live further out in the country, though.
And hello, Tesla Man 86. Good evening. It is foggy today, and thank you to whoever gifted me the membership. That was me. I found out this morning in an email from YouTube that YouTube is giving us a total of 10 memberships to give out every month. So I tried it out. But enjoy it, and you get the icons and all that stuff. I think you know how it works. And tomorrow our first members only vlog goes up. So you'll be able to see that. And it lasts for a month. So this way everybody who got one can see if they like it or not, if they want to keep it up, or, basically like a free sample. See if you like it or not. Cyber Husky says, yeah, it's 32 miles round trip for me to go to work every day. And I start at 7 a.m., so it's an early start for me.
Yeah.
Well, 32 miles round trip isn't too bad.
No.
When I was working at the Petoskey Walmart, it was 45 miles one way. So that's why it took so long to get to work and back.
Yeah, and plus then once you start driving through town,
then you run into a whole bunch of terrible traffic there in
Yeah.
Petoskey.
So the traffic would slow you down too.
My Less Wicked Adventure says, I hope to someday have where YouTube is my job. Yeah, just stick with it. Keep working on it. It'll happen eventually. And Kathy says, how have you guys been? We've been doing good. Just ever since all the fun stuff closed for the season, we've mainly been staying home.
Yeah.
Tesla Man 86 says, yep, I know exactly how the YouTube memberships work. Okay, cool. But yeah, like I said, the first members only vlog goes up tomorrow. I've been working on it today, so it'll be a little different style than our normal ones this time. I plan on doing one every week. It might be a little different from week to week, but there will be one. I forgot I had this water over here. Good thing none of the cats tipped it over. I forgot about it. It was hiding behind the laptop.
Yeah.
My Life's Wicked Adventure said, had to turn heater on. It was getting chilly, and my skin was pissed about it. Yeah. Nobody likes to be cold.
And I had to turn ours down a little bit. Just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, because it's right here behind us. That gets pretty hot. But it does a really good job cleaning, heating the whole house from end to end. We don't have any trouble, and we didn't have to block that room off like we had to last year. That extra living room over there. So
Okay.
now I got that room all cleaned up, and there's a TV in there. So now if I'm watching something Don doesn't like, or vice versa, one of us can go in there and watch something else instead. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I turn the heater on in my heated throw. My fibromyalgia doesn't like the cold at all. Yeah. That, I didn't ask, but I had a suspicion that's what you have. My aunt has that. I knew a couple other people with it. It's not fun. Especially since up until recently, I guess the doctors were calling everybody with fibromyalgia hypochondriacs. So that's not good. I used to work at McDonald's with a girl who had it. She was always working out because she knew that if she just sat down and stopped moving, that the pain would get so much worse. So she was constantly in the gym working out to try to keep the pain from being too bad to handle.
Yeah, I know one person that's got it, and she just gave up. She don't do crap anymore.
Yeah, I'm the first person I ever met with fibromyalgia was one of my ex's mothers, and all she does is lay in bed, and she weighs probably 500 pounds. As soon as she was diagnosed, she was like, that's it, and she just lays in bed. That's not the way to do it. That makes it worse. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, my 3 top health issues are fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, and long COVID. Yeah, that's not good at all. I have arthritis in my hip over here. Some days it acts up. It started in 2014, so I know arthritis sucks. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, yeah, I have friends where if they don't move, it hurts worse. And then have another friend where, when they have their flares and if they move, it's a lot worse for them. Yeah, I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just gonna say.
Molly says, I have Erb's palsy and it is painful. The cold has made it worse. In the future, they predicted I will have arthritis. Yeah, arthritis is not fun. I was hoping to not get that, but I ended up with it anyway. I know it's because I'm fat. So I brought it on myself, just like my grandma did and one of my aunts did. They ended up with arthritis all over the place because they both weighed like 350 pounds. And I always said to myself, I gotta hurry up and lose weight before I get arthritis. Well, I got it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's why, one of the reasons I'm working on losing weight again, because I know it won't be as bad if I can lose the weight. It won't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, for me it's better for me to move with my fibromyalgia, but with the RA it hurts to move. The two together sucks. Yeah, that's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. And Kathy says, I think I have carpal tunnel in both hands. Yeah, that's not good either. You'll have to ask the doctor about that, because
Yeah.
I guess they can do something. I
Well,
don't know.
well, it depends on how bad it is too.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I got carpal tunnel at least in my right wrist and in my right hand, because my middle 3 fingers go numb all the time.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I got fibromyalgia from my mom and the rheumatoid arthritis from my dad. I got COVID for the first time from my bestie, LOL. Yeah, I had COVID at least once for sure, but I suspect that I had it twice before that. But I didn't have any tests the first 2 times. The third time I did. So I suspect I've had it 3 times, and I guess I'm lucky it wasn't too bad and didn't stick around. Liz McKenna says, I have osteoarthritis. Yeah, that isn't fun either. Kathy says, me too, I'm not in the Saxenda anymore, and I've struggled binge eating. Oh, you mean that that shot that your grandma was telling me about? Yeah, if I during my bad times I end up with binge eating. So maybe you got that crap from me. So sorry about that. I've been working really hard on not doing that. I've lost 30 pounds so far. I know I don't look like I've lost anything, but I was really big in 2020, and I've got a photo to prove it that I'll post eventually. I look just horrible. So. But it takes a long time. Maybe by the end of 2025, maybe I'll have it all lost. I'm not sure. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I believe my mom had a bone thing that weakened her bones because she kept breaking ribs coughing. Wow. That kind of sounds like my aunt. She can break her bones really easy too. And she has fibromyalgia.
Oh, she might have what my mom had. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Osteoporosis?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my mom said that it was something about a medication they made her take weakened her bones.
Oh, okay. Well,
But they can't do anything about it now.
I know it's my mom. She was having bone loss the whole 9 years.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I officially now have had COVID twice. First in 2022 and now 2024, both in January. Liz McKenna has bone spurs, and Tesla Man said, sad video on Gone to the Snow Dogs today. Rest in peace, Lana. Yeah, I watched that earlier. That was definitely really sad. Unexpected. It's too bad they couldn't do anything about it. And the vet couldn't really figure out what was causing the seizures, so that's not good. Yeah, all 3 times that I had COVID, I mean, I know for sure I had it once, but I think I had it 2 other times. They all came from Don's sister-in-law because they kept inviting us over when people were sick, and we didn't know until we walked through the door that people were sick. Don't invite anybody over when people are sick. So we don't go over there anymore. Because by the time you walk through the door, it's too late. You've got it. Cyber Husky says, I have yet to have COVID and I don't want it. Yeah, you don't want it. I haven't had it since early 2022, I think. Because we quit going over to his sister's and we quit catching it. So. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, ouch, I hate bone spurs. I used to get them all the time when I ran. And Liz has bone spurs on both of her knees. Cyber Husky says seizures suck. I know. I have epilepsy myself. But luckily it's controlled with medication. I've had it since I was 7. But luckily the doctors found a medication that actually works. So as long as I have my pills, I'm fine. But if I run out for some reason or another, then I have giant grand mal seizures. That's not fun. Luckily I haven't run out since 2011. But I used to run out a lot when I was younger, before I had any kind of health insurance. And I had a lot of seizures in my 20s and early 30s. Not fun. Liz says, I had COVID in the fall of 21 and 22. And My Life's Wicked Adventure says, both COVID experiences for me were horrible. The first time it almost killed me. The second time around, it almost put me in a mental hospital. Yeah, that's not good. I guess we were lucky we didn't get hit too hard. But the third time was the worst. I remember I could barely even get out of bed. I was so sick. Molly says, mine is nerve damage and the bones didn't form properly. Yeah, that sounds painful. Cyber Husky says it's been 72 days since Gilly's last one. Yeah, that's good. hopefully, I mean, I know it's probably not realistic, but hopefully there won't be any more.
Yeah. I only thought at least take a picture, it'll last longer.
Liz says, mine are on the side of my knees. Yeah, that does not sound good at all. Luckily, I don't have any of those. I hope I don't get any. Knee replacements in my future. Yeah. Hopefully that'll take care of it, but surgery like that doesn't sound fun either.
Nope.
Probably horrible recovery time. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, trying to figure out what I want to do this evening. I think I want to clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're done being live, which will probably be in about 5 minutes, we're gonna make dinner. We Don vacuumed and swept for me earlier, so we did some house cleaning today. Oh hey, you never put the potatoes in the strainer.
Yeah, well, I was gonna put in the cramp because I didn't know how long you were gonna do your pruning thing for.
Yeah. Kathy said, what happened to your cat's upper lip? Was it a birth defect? No, she had indolent ulcers from having fleas, not from here, from where she came from. She's allergic to fleas. And it made her top lip basically dissolve. And we had to take her to the vet, and she had to get antibiotics and steroids to stop it. And we have to make sure she never ever has fleas. And it's healed. Believe it or not, it's healed now. But it can't. Her top lip can't come back. So that's a scar. I know it's a pretty nasty looking scar, but it's a scar.
Yeah, if it's something that you don't have taken care of,
Yeah,
it'll take off her
yeah,
whole face.
Her whole face would have disappeared if we didn't take her to the vet.
Yeah, that's because if you go and look it up on some cats that have it real bad, it's like on some of them pictures, it's like they have no face.
Yeah. So, Molly says I'm going to bed after this. Liz said I did 3 loads of laundry as my cleaning. Yeah, we did laundry yesterday. Cyber Husky said his neurologist says with dogs they don't aim to eliminate them but to reduce frequency. Huh. Too bad they don't try to get rid of them. TeslaMan86 says, I know I'm watching the video on Snow Dog's vlogs today. Yeah, like I said, I watched that earlier. That was sad. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I can't vacuum because I hurt a lot, but I have stuff to go through, organize, and some dishes I can wash. Yeah, that's like me the other day when I cleaned that extra living room all up. There was all kinds of stuff out of the closet that was supposed to be in the closet. It took me all day to clean that room up, but it's real nice again now. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, oh yeah, Star is allergic to fleas. That's crazy. Yeah, it says that only happens to cat females under 3 years old, which she was at the time when it happened. Strangely, it says it's not painful. I hope it wasn't, but it has been taken care of. That's just a scar now. It won't go away.
Yeah.
And Molly says her cat is allergic to fleas. And Kathy says, well, good thing you guys saved her. Yeah, she was abandoned. So, we caught her in a live trap and gave her a home and got her spayed and took her to the vet and got everything she needed taken care of.
Yeah.
So she's all okay now.
Yeah, the main side you tried catching her and they couldn't even catch her.
Yeah.
They gave up.
Yeah, well, they kept putting dry cat food in the live trap. We put a bowl of beef stew in the live trap. She came running. So,
well, it still took us, what, 3-4 days to even
no,
get
I
her?
think it was a couple days. But they never caught her. She wanted that stew. And when Don went there to check the trap, that bowl, that stew that we put in that bowl was all gone, all empty. She ate all the stew. But we did see her when she was a little kitten. I'm not going to go into who did it or the story behind it, but it was not a good thing.
What? Showing everybody your grown
Yeah, come on.
area?
They don't want to see your butt.
I don't want to see it either.
Cyber Husky said they don't want to drug the dog so much they become a zombie just to stop the seizures. I do know dogs that have been seizure free for a long time, so I can only hope maybe that will happen for him. Yeah, I hope so too. That would be good. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I think I'm going to make some pumpkin spice hot cocoa tonight. That sounds pretty good, but I like peppermint mocha better than pumpkin. I don't have any of that here. I meant to buy some in December when it's always out for Christmas time, and I forgot about it. So I'll have to wait till next December, because they don't have that stuff out at any other time around here. It's only for Christmas. I got sick of peppermint stuff, lol. Yeah, well, I got sick of pumpkin stuff. So I guess it just depends on the person. I still like pumpkin pie with Cool Whip and like pumpkin rolls and stuff, but the drinks, I got so sick of the drinks. Yeah, same here. Sadly, only Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Oh, I can't stand pumpkin pie. Yeah, some people hate it. I really like it. But I'm not supposed to have it, so we had it at Christmas, and then that I better not eat it again until like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't want to say that I never will eat it again, but if I keep it till like once a year, that should be all right. One piece once a year. Molly says never tried pumpkin pie. Yeah, that's probably not something you guys eat over there. My Life's Wicked Adventures. Can't stand pumpkin pie, but love pumpkin spice stuff. LOL. Yeah. I like sweet potato pie, too. I think it tastes just like pumpkin pie. I don't know what the difference... I mean, I know it's made with something different, but they make it taste the same as pumpkin pie, so you might as well just eat pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've been at this for over 2 hours. Blood and sausage. Ugh. And I'm starting to lose my voice, and we need to make dinner soon, so can't stand sweet potato pie either. TeslaMan86 loves pumpkin pie and apple pie. Cyber Husky, well, this has been fun. I don't often get to catch weekday live streams as I usually go to bed early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I started doing them earlier. I used to do them at 9. That's too late for a lot of people. So I started doing them at 6. Yep, it's been fun. Have a good night. Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Yeah, time for salmon patties. Yep. And fried potatoes and onions. Have a great evening. And until next live. Yeah, probably Tuesday again. I just didn't feel like doing it this last Tuesday. But, yep, good night, everybody.
Good morning.
I want sushi. That'd be nice. But, yeah, he already said good morning. So I'll go around and turn the thing off. Yep, good night, TeslaMan86. Everybody who got memberships, enjoy them. Members only vlog tomorrow, the first one. So, bye, everybody. Good night. Boop, 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 boop.